So remember, we're still promoting who we are, and we're building that relationship and getting this potential customer to feel like they know us before we move into the selling. So the last point I would say is making sure that people know what you've got, where you are, where you're based. So think about maybe just a little bit of a tour. So it doesn't have to be a virtual tour where you're thinking about like a 3D animation of Izzy Wizzy software that takes us around a building and things, but show where you are working, okay? If you say that you work from the back bedroom in your house, bear in mind that somebody will think that you are sat on your bed with the cat and the kids roaming round, and that it's not a very professional kind of setup. But I know from experience that often the back bedroom in the house has been converted into a more than suitable service room, whether that's been made into an office, whether it's been made into a sewing room or somewhere where an architect might sit and do drawings. Just because it's in your home, that doesn't mean that you aren't working from a work premises. Okay, so rather than saying I work in the back bedroom, maybe just take a couple of shots of your setup. We don't have to see that it's upstairs in your house, but it just lets people kind of build a picture that you do have somewhere to work that is kitted out and that you are prepared and ready if a job comes in. So if you do work from home and you've got maybe an office or a shed that you work in, or you've created yourself a really nice working space, maybe just take a few photos of it or a couple of shots so that you've got just some nice simple shots, maybe on the About Us page. Okay, let people know what facilities you've got, because what that says to somebody is, yes, I am a sole trader, but in being a sole trader, you're probably going to find that I'm possibly more flexible. I've got less overheads, so my pricing's probably going to be a bit more competitive. There are lots of benefits to being a small company, and also as a customer may be looking for a much more personalised service. If they want a large company, they will go to a large company. But we all know that large companies come with the benefits, but there are also some issues as well that we all have to deal with. For example, phoning them. If you're working with a sole trader, you can pick the phone up and there's a good chance that you're going to speak to them. If you're working with a large organisation, often you've got to press 1, press 2, request a call back, then somebody phones you back and they've not really got a clue what it is because they're really just a salesperson or a customer services person. It's not always a personalised service. So create a small video, even if it's just a slideshow of images. And if you are a sole trader, say you're a sole trader, and really highlight the benefits of you being a sole trader and what the customer's going to get from that.